Hello, it's your boy Jason Arokiaraj, and welcome to the show. I love to talk sports.
Hi, I'm Anton Duong, and what I can say can never go wrong. So what we're having here today is Jason, and right now he's a huge sports fan, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So what would you say is your favorite sport of all time?
Hockey, followed by soccer, then basketball, then football, then baseball.
Nice, nice. So yeah, that got me wondering about your history of sports. So you like baseball, right?
Yes.
Favorite team is
Yankees.
Yankees. Yes, go Yankees! Woo! Yeah. So that reminds me. Do you think the Yankees should fire Aaron Boone, and why?
Absolutely. He needs to be gone because, they only made it to one World Series. They did not get home field advantage in it, and they only won one game in it.
Yeah.
All the other years, they have not done anything. And this year, I don't know if they're going to win the division, so I don't know if they're going to be in the World Series, even though a division title doesn't necessarily guarantee a World Series. It certainly does help your chances, and I don't know if they're going to win the division, especially after what happened last night. So after this season, if there's anything less than a World Series, he has to be gone.
Okay. But what did Boone do in the first place?
He took everything that he inherited and he made an already bad situation worse, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah. I can relate. I can relate to some of that, especially if they take advantage of something, And you said you like football too, right?
Yes.
You like what is it, like Giants, Jets, or
Jets.
Vikings?
Jets.
Jets. Yes, go Jets. Yeah. But yeah. So basically, Jets have been doing quite good lately, I guess.
No, they haven't made the playoffs since the 2010-11 season.
Well, at least they've been having a lot of good efforts lately, but I feel like Jets should have some new players. That got me wondering, do you think they should have acquired Baker Mayfield?
Absolutely. They need to acquire him. Because if things don't work out with Russell Wilson, at least you have a quarterback to turn to.
Yes. So what's so good about Mayfield?
He has mechanics, he has a great release time, and he has great vision.
I could see that. I mean, he did play for. I think at one point he did play for.
He was drafted by the Cleveland Browns. He played for them. Then he played for. Then he played for the Carolina Panthers, and then he played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So you got like a whole lineup of teams that he played with.
Yes,
that's really nice. So it does make sense for you to want him to be recruited for the Jets. So let's see how that turns out. There's a guy that I've heard of, Jonathan
Taves.
Yeah. So what does he do? Is he like?
He was the captain of the Chicago Blackhawks during their dynasty era.
I see. Was keyword was, and he retired some point.
No, he went to his hometown Winnipeg Jets after taking a few years off, and then he retired, and now there's talk about him possibly coming out of retirement.
I see. Do you think that really should happen?
Yes, because if Patrick Kane is back in Chicago, then maybe he should go there too.
Yeah, so what's good about his history, and what made you want to do it?
Well, because they were a great dynamic duo, and they won 3 Stanley Cups together, and I think they should go for it again, even if they don't make the playoffs. If they both show no signs of decline, that would be amazing.
Yes. So yeah, you said you like hockey as well, right?
Yeah, hockey's my number one.
Yeah, and that got me wondering, if Jonathan does come out of retirement, then do you think that he and Patrick Kane should both consider coming to the Rangers in this 2028 offseason?
Absolutely. Absolutely, especially if the Rangers haven't won the Cup in the next 2 years. The Rangers acquired Patrick Kane in the 2023 deadline. They lost in the opening round of the playoffs. Let's just face it, with if they had passed on both Kane and Vladimir Tarasenko, they probably wouldn't have even made the playoffs at all because the rest of the Eastern Conference had improved, and they would have taken advantage. And they had a real chance to acquire both Kane and Tarasenko in the 2021 deadline. John Davidson, who was the team president at that time, tried to make it work. He orchestrated that plan, but it was blocked by Jeff Gorton, and they had to wait until the 2023 deadline to finally make it happen.
I see. Yes.
And if they had done it at that time that they were supposed to, the 2021 deadline, they would have hired Peter Laviolette to replace David Quinn as the head coach. They would have made it to the 2022 Stanley Cup Final, Game 7. They would have acquired Taves and Alex Pietrangelo both at the 2022 deadline. They would have beaten the Devils in a 7-game playoff series in 2023. I mean, they would have acquired Taves and Pietrangelo in the 2023 deadline, not 2022. They would have beaten the Devils in that 2023 playoff series, regardless of when it happened. And not to mention, they would have re-signed all 4 players. Then they would have won the Cup in 2024, and they'd have a much better team right now.
Yeah, so you said to recruit other people. So that reminds me. Do you think they should require Vladimir
Tarasenko?
Yeah?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, they just acquired Pavel Dorofeyev. Vladimir Tarasenko, and Igor Shesterkin are all fellow Russians, just like Artemi Panarin was.
Yes. So what did Vladimir do that made you want to
He did really well. He was a St. Louis Blues franchise player. He won them a Stanley Cup. Even if they didn't win it, at least they had made it to Game 7 of that Stanley Cup final in 2019. They would have when he came to the Rangers, he and Kane also both kept the Rangers in the playoff picture and helped them at least get in, even though they couldn't get it done.
Okay, yeah, I see. And
also, the Rangers have to get back to the postseason because they haven't made the playoffs since winning that President's Trophy in 2024.
I see. And you're also a basketball fan too.
Yeah, absolutely.
The NBA, you like the Knicks?
Yes, I am a
Go
Knicks
fan. Yeah, it's been so long since they won a championship. In fact, last one they won was 73 or so?
Yeah, before this year, but they finally did it.
Yes, everyone was going wild out there. Even went as far as destroying buses and all that in the New York streets, and even did a celebration for a parade.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. And how did you feel when the Knicks won?
I was so amazed. I was so happy going into that series. I really thought the San Antonio Spurs were going to win in 7. But seeing what the Knicks did in games 1 and 2, especially starting with game 1, rallying back from a multiple-digit deficit, and then winning that game, and then doing the same thing in game 2, I for one was shocked, and I was even more surprised when they won game 4. When they were I wasn't surprised that they won game 4. What I was surprised about was that they came back from 29 points down to win that game.
I can see that. I mean, it's no wonder why a lot of people were making fun of the Knicks. They were saying they're bad and all that, and not to mention everyone made it a big deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, because they were supposed to acquire Kobe Bryant in the 2012 offseason.
R.I.P. to the GOAT.
Because if they had acquired Kobe Bryant to play alongside Carmelo Anthony at that time, both Kobe and Melo wanted, they would have actually, not only would they have done better, but Jeremy Lin would have stayed. The only reason Raymond Felton came back instead of Jeremy Lin staying is because of Amari Stoudemire. Because they decided to take Amari Stoudemire's side. They took Stoudemire's side over Melo's side by letting Lin walk to make room to bring back Felton. And because of that, they couldn't win a championship. And the people who are blaming Phil Jackson for not getting along with Carmelo Anthony and for the Knicks not being as good as they were supposed to, that's all on Steve Mills.
Hey,
if Phil Jackson actually had a general manager
nice.
that could have worked with him, then maybe Phil and Melo could have actually bonded.
Yes, New York Knickerbockers. Oh yes, you go there. Yay!
Absolutely.
And not to mention, since they won this year, do you think they have any chance to win another championship with their current core?
Absolutely, absolutely. But I don't know when. I don't know if they're going to repeat. I can't say they're going to repeat, but they'll definitely win another one with this core.
Yes, let's do it.
Especially they tabbed their man in Mike Brown. Everyone was saying they're only good because of LeBron. They're only good because of Kobe.
Uh,
He didn't win all those. He didn't win those Coach of the Year awards for nothing.
yeah, these star players.
Yeah,
tend
he's the one
to.
who developed LeBron. He's the one who kept Kobe playing like
Mm-hmm.
playing like he still had it in him.
Right, I see. And so you said you like the Yankees, Jets, Rangers, and Knicks. What made you?
Soccer, it's Red
Oh, yeah.
Bulls, and women's basketball, it's Liberty.
Yes. So maybe name a reason why you liked each of these. What made you go into these teams?
Because my my room had Rangers bobbleheads, and
Hmm.
and in every sport except for football, I root for the original teams before the expansions. Football's the one sport that I root for the expansions before the original because the Jets are in the American Football Conference. The Giants are in the National Football Conference, and I'm an American League fan. That's why I do this.
Yes, and you like the Rangers. What made you want to? What made you want to get into the Rangers? Like,
I told you I had bobbleheads
oh yeah,
in my.
bobbleheads. That's right. I collected bobbleheads too. I mean, I had one of Carmelo Anthony, another one of Adrian Peterson. They were really cool actually. And WNBA Liberties. That's an interesting choice for a
Yeah.
sports team. You like WNBA?
Yes, absolutely.
Ah, yes, that's really awesome. Let's do it. And not to mention bobbleheads. Someone's saying that you like them, like Rangers, because of bobbleheads. Yeah, I can see. I mean, collectibles. I mean, I do like to collect like figures of like anime and all that, and I got into them. Certain anime like One Piece and Naruto. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from. Actually, I don't blame you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So who do you like best in the WNBA? Like, is there like a certain player you like in the WNBA?
Tina Charles.
Ah,
This was way back, like 2015. They could have won the WNBA. The Liberty could have won the WNBA championship in 2015. If they had done that, they might have stayed at Madison Square Garden. They didn't win the championship because they moved to the Barclays Center. They won the championship because they finally got it done. So even staying at the Garden would have helped.
oh, nice. Well, that's really cool, actually. Nice to know about your sports history of like sports fans and all that. But
I mean,
yeah, looks like
they didn't win the championship this past year. They won it in 2024, but still, they didn't win the championship because they moved to Barclays Center. That has nothing to do with it. They won
right.
the championship because they finally put it together. They finally could win the big one.
Yes.
If they had done it in 2015 like they should have, and they actually could have done it if it wasn't for that bitter luck, they
All
would
right.
have stayed up. They might have stayed at Madison Square Garden.
All right, Jason. Well, it's nice to getting to know you and your history of sports, and thanks for having us here. We're really good here, so let's see. So out. Let's get a high score out the door.
Peace out.